Hello, sexy soul. Welcome back to my channel. So, this probably looks a little different. I got a new phone, so I love the quality already, and this is only the front camera. I might end up using the other camera and getting a mirror so I can see, because the quality is so good. The only thing, I don't have my microphone because I realized there is no jack for me to put in my microphone. So I will just have to get an adapter. So once that's all sorted, we will probably have better quality audio, but we'll see how this goes. I don't know. It's my first time doing it. I literally got it today. So we will see. For today's reading, we are going to be looking into what you're manifesting currently in the timeline you're in right now with your current energy. And it's going to be positive messages anyway. I am going to be channeling my own higher self to show me what I'm picking up with each collective group. I just want to put that out there. I don't channel angels or aliens or anything like that. I just use my own higher self, and that's it. Sometimes I get questions, what are you channeling? And I'm not really channeling anything other than my higher self. That's all I can say. But yeah, I am doing this currently on the eclipse, so I am really kind of flowy because I was doing a meditation. I joined a collective meditation at a specific time, and it was really, really nice. And then I did some breath work, and I'm so like, and then I am grounded after the breath work. I did my usual. I had some hape, which grounds me amazingly. I can't even explain it. So I am ready. I am ready. I'm excited. But yeah, mostly for this reading, I am going to channel, and yeah, we are going to do 3 groups. I'll just show you the crystals. I usually you can choose a number between 1 and 3, but if you struggle, I will hold up some crystals. I always show the same crystals. But which side should I do? Where is the camera? There? Oh, there we go. This is group number 1. Group number 2. And group number 3. Take as long as you need. I'm going to get myself ready, and I will see you group number 1. Okay, hello group number 1. So I forgot to do this. We'll put the crystals away. So we are now going to channel to see what we get. I'm excited. I might need a little second. I always usually do it with the first group. So just bear with me while I connect. Okay, so the first thing that I am seeing here is I was instantly shown like a safe with a code. I'm seeing the numbers 4829. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Maybe it connects somewhere. I just seen someone punch in 4829. I want to say that these numbers might connect with some sort of an investment or an amount of money that you may be receiving for something. It seems like it has a lot to do with an investment though, just because of the safe and everything. I feel like some of you want I feel like some of you want some. I'm feeling like a transport is something that you need. So some of you maybe have been saving up for a car and it's currently something that you're wanting to manifest. Others, I feel that it has to do with an actual trip, like a road trip that maybe you've been planning with friends, and right now is a good time to start looking into that more. And maybe some of you have put some money aside to travel or to go um, and do something completely new. So some of you may need a car to travel, or some of you just are going on like a road trip. This is something that I'm seeing in your timeline. So putting money away is a good way to show the universe, I'm hearing, that you're ready as well. You need to put the effort in now again, because maybe the past while, you, with everything that's going on, you feel that things mightn't go according to plan, or that you're going to have to wait even longer. I'm hearing that that's not the case, and that you need to be more optimistic, because it's the only thing that's really stopping you right now is because you've kind of been ignoring that goal or whatever you've been planning. Um, some of you as well, I see, have been trying to look after yourself a little bit better. And what I mean by that is you're looking after your physical appearance. It seems more like you are looking after your skin or your hair or your nails. I don't know. It's just something: skin, hair, nails. Um, and this is actually working very well for you, because you're creating a nice energy around you through having a little bit more respect for yourself and treating yourself with kindness in your heart. Because I feel like, again, with everything that has happened, people have kind of lost interest in themselves on a physical level. It's more so a lot of you guys, I feel like, have been kind of doing the inner work, and now you've come back and you're like ready to do like the outer work, which is like, I don't know, treating yourself to something. Um, some of you may be wanting to get some work done somewhere, and that's okay too. That is something that I see in your timeline as well, that will happen if you put your mind, if you really want to go for that. That's definitely there for you. um so yeah, that's a good few things there. We'll stop with that. um yeah, and let's just see what the cards want to say. So we'll pull three tarot cards first, just to see what they say. You're really gonna start attracting a lot more freedom in your life. um okay. And we have the Ace of Swords, which is like, yes, you're ready to take action. You're ready for these changes. Ace of Wands. Wow. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Like, this for me is like, I'm seeing almost like a X as like, it's it's so specific. If you get more specific with your manifestations and what energy you want to attract into your life, you're going to really make it like come a lot faster than you can even imagine, because these are two major new beginning cards, because they're both aces. So you are attracting a lot of changes, and that's expected anyway with this, the energy that we're closing in on the end of the year. um Stuff, world, the world is not going to be the same. What I spoke about. Wow. We have the Empress. So I was talking I was talking already about you wanting to, feel more comfortable in your divine feminine energy, which even I think a lot of it has to do with, wearing certain clothes that isn't, it's not that you're dressing inappropriately. It's more so that you are comfortable in showing the skin that you always maybe thought, I'm too pale, or some of you have a little bit of had, as actually the word, had like a connection to you were connecting to your skin in a way that wasn't healthy, and that was creating more like people noticing unhealthy skin, like bags under your eyes or being overly tired and things like this. And now you've started to, you're healthy on the inside now, and that's starting to show on the outside. You're starting to glow in a different way. Just when I always see this Empress energy, she reminds me of the the witch, the witch in the wicked in the Wizard of Oz, and she's really misunderstood. And I think you have been misunderstood in who you are as a person sexually, and in your feminine energy. What you wanted to project to people is starting to come out, like more so than ever. You're really like in your true form now. So that's just something that I would like to say is unbelievably like, it's really really good what I'm feeling. It's something that you've been working on for so long, and I'm noticing that. What is that rune? I always forget this rune. I was just drawn to it there. If you know the rune, I know what it's on the shield. If you want to look it up, oh my god, the reflection. Maybe I need to find a place where I can do that. Maybe it's right in the bang in the middle. Huh? Nope. I just have to tilt the card. The sigils on the. If you know anything about sigils, or not sigils, runes. Sorry. I was just drawn to that for a second. Right. So this has to do with travel, and this has to do with like having that willpower. For me, it's you have been saying this for so long, and people have kind of been like, okay, yeah, cool, but no one was really seeing it because of like the fog. There was so much fog in the world. Let's just call it fog, and people weren't really taking you on in a way. Whereas if you are in a relationship as well, it's going to be really good for you and your partner. This new beginning, um, is really going to like where you're going. Let's just say that. Oh, a blessing for good work. So I'm feeling somewhere a little bit more tropical as well. Like you've been putting in the work, um, this year, and you have also, it's like you might not realize it, but you're also kind of preparing your external self for where you're going to be going. And what I mean by that is you're moving to a place that whatever culture or whatever you're looking into or interested in, there's a reason in your subconscious mind that you have been kind of interested in whatever it is, because you're going to be manifesting a location that is very linked to either the knowledge you've been reading up on or places that you've been looking. You're just by all these tiny little details, it's like your soul has been preparing you for where you're going. Okay, so keep up the good work, because I'm telling you, you guys are manifesting things quicker than probably most people around you, because you've been putting in a lot of work in your own self this year, and like, kudos. Is that the word, kudos to you? I don't even know what that means, but oh, I'm so relaxed. Group number one. You put me in like a really good mood. um, okay, Princess of Autumn. So I do something. I was seeing knowledge when I was talking about whatever you've been reading up on or whatever knowledge you've been looking at, and I'm just looking at this cat here, and she's touching the book. Um, your wisdom has has to be shared. Like there's something more to where you're going that you don't really see it as big as it is. I just want to say that whatever I'm picking up, this is a general reading, but whatever I'm picking up, it's something a lot bigger than what you think. You have so much knowledge of certain things, certain topics now that the world needs to hear. The world is ready. It's like the world wasn't ready for certain things the divine feminine was going to be bringing to the world. Um, because we have a lot of new age people kind of with lots of knowledge about spirituality and stuff, but it has to come from your divine feminine where you know how to discern which information is a higher timeline and which information is a lower timeline, if that makes any sense. That's just something I'm picking up. So for you, a wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion or scholarship, is coming your way. Those those are just general words, so that might resonate with some people, but most people, I feel like it's more than that. It's not even those words. Those words for me are restricted in when I read them. I feel like this. So it's like they're words, but it's something better than that. That's just what I'm picking up. For most of you, but if it resonates with you, take it and you can have it. There you go. um, yeah, seize this chance to learn something exciting or start a more rewarding and uplifting career. So maybe that is why you're just wanting to get away and start a new career. A lot of people this year have had the career problem, um, because it just had to happen, and the way we have been working 9 to 5 to stay alive, it's not the way it's meant to be. So I think you've woken up to that and you're like, I'm ready for a change. Definitely. So um, I hope you enjoyed this group number 1. If you would like more content from me, I have a Patreon and the link is in the description. And if you would like a private reading from me, um, that is also in the description as well. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 2. So I am ready to begin, but before that, I would just like to say that I am going to be channeling your current energy and the current highest possible timeline for you. But just bear in mind that these are only predictions, and whatever I say, you can take that and aim even higher, because your energy doesn't stop moving and your decisions never stop happening. So whatever decision you make, you change your world around you. I'm all silly with my my energy, but yeah, just don't hold on and restrict yourself to just what I say. Aim higher, bitches. Okay. Um, so yeah, we will begin. Okay, I got really nice images. Um, take whatever resonates, because this person doesn't want me to show themselves, as in your higher self. Well, my higher self is showing me. I communicate like that. I don't know how to explain. But I don't know if you're meant to know any details, and I don't really like looking straight at those types of details, but whatever I saw there was just amazing. Um, I literally saw someone getting down on their knees. This feels like this is your energy, but it feels like they were clearing a little space on either the sand or just somewhere by the grass. So and then I saw like rolling over, like getting into like a burrito kind of a position with the blanket, with someone else, and it was really cute little connection there. Um, and what my guides are making me feel about all of that is that this is something very new because of the way, um, if you're in a relationship and you don't plan on leaving that relationship, this just could mean that there is a new kind of chapter for you in your life, and you're going to have a lot more time spent kind of doing things that are more old school, like picnics and things like this. But that's the energy I'm getting. You're 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 creating a connection that is going to be so strong. It does feel like a friendship though. So because it seems, I'm not sure of your sexual orientation, but it feels like a little bit of two of the same. Not gender wise, but like energy wise, it was like two kind of feminine energies coming together and being very like emotionally connected, like really strong. Like it's just so nice. It's that kind of connection that people are jealous of. Just say that. Um, okay, I do feel like you are going to be. It doesn't feel too much of a massive change, but I'm seeing you taking stuff. It's almost like you're taking stuff off of your cupboards. You're kind of doing like a spring cleaning, because I think that you're going to have to either renovate a room or you're just leaving. Maybe you're a student or something and you're moving or something. It just feels like you're moving, but this could mean for some people that you're just uh moving in with someone else, or you're needing a specific room in your home to work from home or something along those lines. You're feeling like a princess or a prince because I seen someone just putting a little crown on your head. Um, if any of you, I did see a flash of some of you having like a fairy tale kind of a wedding as well. If you have that in your head and that's a plan of yours, that's something that could be. That's just for a small amount of people. I was told that this kind of fairy tale outside, kind of a wedding with a crown, like a little tiara, and just a lot. It's like a movie kind of. Like everyone's outside and all the chairs and it's on the grass and oh wait, is that the beach? I was saying. Oh, okay. Maybe there's a specific place that you met someone. We could be going into the past here, so this is just weirdly how that all connected very quickly there for me. Um, so as a metaphor, there could be a place that is very special to you that you may meet someone or something connected to a place that's going to have some significance here to this place by the ocean that is also like a venue or a wedding that maybe you're going to, or I don't know. Just take whatever resonates. If any of you wanted a pet, I don't want to say a specific pet, but I do think that you're going to be getting an animal, a pet, next year, and it's gonna really make you happy, really happy. Um, so yeah, that's something I'm seeing as well. There's some paperwork as well. Yeah, why does Google do that? That freaks me out. Google just sometimes I didn't I didn't ask you to do that. Okay. Sometimes it's like as if I'm talking to it, but I was not talking to Google. I seen paperwork. I just wanted to say that was one of the. Yeah, you're signing something. I don't know what you're signing over. You're if there's paperwork for maybe it's a new home or something. I don't know. But I seen you signing paperwork. The number 14 and 7 keeps coming into my head as well. So just I don't know. That has something to do with I don't know. It could be the number of a door of a place. Could be the number of a street. I don't know. Just pay attention to sevens and 14. I don't. Oh, it's today the 14th. It is. Um, this could be something to say that like your intention right now is going to be like everything. I feel like what I'm hearing is that everything in even 7 weeks and then 7 months, it's gonna look. It's just like every 7 weeks and then maybe in 7 months' time. I don't know. It's that's what I'm getting, cause it has something to do with the stars. I don't know. So something to do with astrology. Maybe you're someone who reads astrology, but I'm just picking that up. Let's just see what Tarot has to say. I have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, I'm looking at the ship. So a lot of this has to do with being down by the seaside. Um, for you guys, maybe wanting to move by the sea. I don't know. Um, I there's something here as well linked to Egypt. I don't know if that is going to be something, but you're being more drawn to like Egyptian stuff. I am. I love Egyptian things. Um, the chariot, like you're moving across the world. You're going to be moving across the world, and there's the seven again. Seven. This chariot is the number seven. So why? What's this? You're gonna be high on life. Like I don't know if you do like if you're into plant medicine or anything like that, but I just looked at that lotus flower and I just was like high on life. Um, and if you know about is the lotus connected to Egypt? I don't know. Maybe you need to look into like plant medicine and not like for not really for healing, but just more. I don't know if there's a connection there to learning about plant medicine. Um, or it's something to do with herbal things like teas and stuff or oils. Maybe you want to make your own. I don't know. I'm being very connected to like the flowers here because we have all the elements in this, and then we have this lotus flower, and it's like almost like your crown chakra next year is going to be like guiding you. You have nothing to really worry about. Even though I don't know how things are going to be next year for people who haven't been kind of on a spiritual path, but for you it just seems like completely different, complete like massive. By the way, 2021 is a 5 year, which is all about change. So today, this year was about the four energy, which is like building your foundation back up, which feels like for me internal, working on our home. Sorry, there's like a the camera does like this weird thing around my face. You probably can't see that, or am I just tripping? I don't know. I did not do plant medicine, I promise. I don't know what that is. I think it's trying to find my face, and it just kind of threw me off there. Um, let's see. Yeah, again, I'm looking at, because this is up above the earth, I think that you will have a bit more of an interest in astrology next year too. Okay. We have the Emperor, and I'm just hearing from when I looked at this card, I just heard you're so ready for the old world to be gone. Because I looked at the flames and I was like, just I got a flashback of like all of the fires and everything that's just happened this year. You're just it's like you're ready to become the Phoenix, but I can't remember. Sorry. I need to pull one more on this because I forgot. I forgot what I was channeling in this because I sometimes. Okay, we have. I do feel like there is someone in your life, okay, that will not be very. I feel like it's a father figure. I feel like you are you're definitely moving because again you have the Eight of Wands here, so you're definitely going somewhere new. You're moving. You're so done with wherever you were, um, this whole year. Not that it's bad or anything because again we have the Emperor, which is like he's like he's not afraid. That fire's coming behind him and he's like I'm not afraid of anything anymore. Your fear is gone. Like you're not afraid of um, any specific viruses or anything like that. You're kind of just like, I want to just get going and get my life back together and stop being in fear or being around a fear based collective energy. So that's why it just feels like it's too hot and smoky where you're at currently. And I feel like some of you may have a little bit of I don't know. There's a relationship with a man who may be older than you, and it just was kind of like this. So I don't know. I feel like there might be someone. This might be for everybody that might not want you to go where you want to go, and they also might not approve of a certain relationship that you're going towards, or you're going with someone to this new place. So whatever that is, just know that it doesn't really matter because you're gonna do it anyway. um, and I feel like it's like luck is on your side. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, so whatever is trying to stop you from going, you have too much of this. You have the Chariot with the Eight of Wands, and together it's just so like I can feel the whole situation. I'm like, this is too powerful for anyone to try and stop you. They'll try, they will. Um, because there'll be people like, oh, you don't know how hard it is to live in in places like that, and they're just like they're gonna be trying to put you off about making major decisions. Okay, you have a blessing on your wisdom, love, blessing on your wisdom. You've really been learning about the truth this year, and the truth has set you free. Let me tell you, you are almost like unstoppable when it comes to being pure in your own almost like everything has just come full circle this year for you with that Wheel of Fortune. This has been a really good year for you. Um, and you're going to look back at this and you're going to say, geez Louise. Wow. Because you might even be thinking that now a little bit, but wait till you see what you're manifesting. You're manifesting massive changes. We have two cards that wanted to just fall out there. So sorry. We have the Chariot again, and there's that 7 again. It's just like, really, when I said 7, I meant it. And 7 plus 7 is 14. I did not get an A in math, but at least I know that. So 14 and 7, I don't know. I said it and it's just coming up. So yes, you can successfully balance various or opposing energies at once through determination and focus. That the opposing energies is these people not wanting you to make decisions, that think they have power over you. It could also be a boss trying to stop you. If you had an old boss or something, they could be trying to someone's trying to just have power over you with their words and their tongue. Okay. You've earned the rewards and recognition you're receiving. And then this it's 10 of Spring. Some of you from Canada, I don't know, I don't really think I have many people from Canada, but I'm feeling very like Canada or somewhere cold. You're working far too hard and the stress will soon become too much. Reach out for help from others and take some time to play and enjoy life. Let's just get a clarifier for that because that's current energy. I think we are in winter. We really, really, really need to rest. It's not really about working too hard or, creating a, we're basically done with this year. We just need to rest now like the animals do when they hibernate. Just chill out. Christmas is actually about rejuvenating that energy, okay? Yeah, again, you're trying to, you have the two of Pentacles here. You feel like a little bit of an outcast in certain situations, and that's why you're keeping busy. But just make sure that you're not keeping busy for the wrong reasons. Just ask yourself, like, why are you taking on why are you juggling things at the minute? Because when I see this, I always like he's in this card. It speaks about like it's gonna get too much, and he's trying to balance on that log, and it's just again. Did I say something about a dog in this group? Because there's a dog right here. I don't remember. Sorry, I don't remember if this is the group I talked about a dog when I was channeling. But there's a dog there. There's a Saint Bernard. So maybe some of you want a Saint Bernard or a Labrador. I didn't say dog. I remember now. I said pet, but I did feel when I was thinking about it, it was a dog. Yeah, we have many different animals here. But those are the two that I was really drawn to. But yeah, that is all. This was really long. Holy crap! Sorry. I don't know. When I channel, I don't remember when to stop. So I was channeling probably for a little bit longer than usual. For this group, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment down below. If you would like to get a private reading, the link to my website is down below as well. And if you would like to join me on Patreon, I have extra content on there. Different stuff. I do live streams on there. I also sharing a little bit more witchy videos on there as well, which just means wisdom. So it's just wisdom with a little bit of a magic sprinkle on it. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome. So, before we go into seeing what you are currently manifesting, I just want to say that this is the current energy I am going to channel for this collective group. Just bear in mind that it is not something you want to hold on to too tight, because that is going to restrict you from getting anything better. Okay, and maybe even blocking it. So just bear in mind whatever I'm saying, let it come through. Feel it through this heart chakra. Be like, yes, I accept, I want, I will receive. Um, but also, if you're feeling it, get your eyes, your third eyes go into places and channel what you want. If you want something even more spectacular, um, try and see what comes up. But this is what I'm going to be currently seeing is your current energy. So, um, that's all I wanted to say. I hope that made sense, but you know what I mean. um, yeah. And when I ask my guides to connect to each of the collective energies, I ask for the highest possible timeline for your current state of being where you are right now. So I'm just going to. I'm seeing in and out. So maybe for you, group number 3, you're in and out of a decision. You need to get focused on what you really want. Okay? There's polarizing energies. It's like you're um okay. Didn't expect that. So that's just the first thing I wanted to say is I feel like you need to ground yourself because you're 1 minute you're in the 3D kind of way of living life, which is all at the minute. It's a lot of it's media is creating all this fear, and then you're also kind of dipping into your spirituality, and you're kind of finding a little bit more peace, and then you're out again, and you're in, and you're out. So it's yeah, I feel it. Work on your confidence, okay? Um, I'm gonna sit with this for a second. You are amazing, and don't let anyone else make you feel that you're not doing a good job. You are, and you need to look at yourself in the mirror sometimes and think, "I'm doing good." So don't don't look at yourself and be like, "What are you doing?" Look at yourself in the mirror and be like, "What aren't you doing?" You're doing everything that you need to be doing, and you're in the right place at the right time, even when sometimes you feel like you aren't. Okay, so anything that has happened this year, it hasn't happened for no reason. It's happened exactly for the right reasons. And you're going to look at this year and see that, okay, I exactly thought that that would happen the way that it would. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying, but I really want you to believe in yourself. So that's just what I want to say first. I don't know if some of you have had any trouble with a family business, or you work in retail and you'd have problems because of the whole situation with small businesses and stuff. I don't know if that has affected you, but I see that you are. I don't know if you have a dream of having your own like little cafe or something to do with food and baking or having a place to call your own business that has something to do with food, um, or homeliness. I don't know. Maybe you want to create some sort of a store where it's all like candles and nice scones and stuff. I'm just picking that up. If that's not resonating for people, I feel like in the near future, you're going to find a job that you really do like. Okay? I just want to let you know that. You're going to find a job that is not like the ones you were in before. Um, I'm not wanting to look into that. I'm trying to stay focused on this because they didn't feel so great. So let me just kind of. I feel like if you'd had, I feel like you had a close connection with your dad, or a lot of things have changed. Um, and they changed because you needed to feel this new sense of like 5D love. Don't explain it. There's like two types of love. There is like the love that we're made think is real, and then there's the dimensional, fifth dimensional consciousness of love, which is just pure. It's just pure. Um, so whatever your connection with your father is, everything has now shifted, and it's almost like you have a fresh start with relationships with others. And even if you're seeking a relationship, everything now seems so clear. It's like crystal clear, and you know exactly what you're looking at when you see someone or when you feel someone. You guys, for me, are probably the spiritual people. Sorry, the kind of very intuitive, psychic kind of people. Um, what do we call you guys? What do we call ourselves again? You're like light workers. Um, my guides are kind of funny about. My guides, sorry, sometimes they're kind of just communicating with me there. Sometimes they're so funny about these words like light workers, light warriors. They're like, "Mm, we don't want you to feel like you're working. We don't want you to feel like you're a warrior. It doesn't have to be that way." They say that like you put, not all of us, but you, group number three, you put pressure on yourself to feel like you have to work harder to be something for the future, and that uh you group number three need to get more connected with the earth. Okay, that's what I'm hearing strongly, because um if you're not grounded, it's hard to manifest the things that I'm seeing them, but again, I'm closing it again because they're telling me to show you that everything I have been speaking about is in the timeline, but if it's in and out, that in and out feeling I was getting, it's like it's hard to keep it. Okay, so if it comes in, it might pass you by. And I know this to be true for myself because it happened so many times, and I didn't understand what grounding even was. So I'm not going to give you a whole lecture on how to ground. We all have our own ways, and there's so many different ways, but it's just not disconnecting from the earth. Okay, because once you start to ground in, you're going to be more relaxed, and things are just going to come, and it's not going to feel like a manifestation in the way that new age people kind of talk about law of attraction and stuff like that. It's going to be more of a like, I knew that was happening, I knew that was going to come. And honestly, that's how it feels for me now, because I don't expect anything massive. I just expect things to flow. that makes any sense. And that's where you want to be as well. And you know that you're in your heart, you know that's where you want to go. So just really spend the time now in the last couple of weeks of this year, just really ground yourself into this new beginning, because there is a massive new beginning coming. Okay. Um, so wow, that felt good. um, you 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 might want to look into like stomach things, like your gut and stuff, because we have like we have like three brains. Okay, so we have our heart, we have our head, our brain, and we have our gut. Our gut is another thing that we really need to look after. So if you're not eating healthy, or if you're not really paying attention to what your gut's trying to tell you as well, this can be a spiritual thing, or because I felt cramps. I don't know, I felt cramps here, um, in my solar plexus, and that's why I felt confidence and was talking about that. But then it went kind of deeper for some people as well. So it's kind of the lower energy that just, that's why again I probably felt that was because of wanting to ground. Your guys are wanting you to ground down into that. Okay. You have the Three of Cups. I love this Three of Cups. So you're going to definitely be finding your tribe, finding your little group of people who understand you. Um, that's what the Age of Aquarius is kind of about. It's getting your little group of people that get you. No one is going to be judged anymore. If you judge people in this new place that I see for us, for humanity, you're out. You're literally out. And if you've noticed, people cannot lie anymore, because lying it's so low vibrational, and we're getting higher and higher with our consciousness. Um, the collective consciousness is raising, and when we work on ourself, we also, it's like if you work on yourself and you can see through the BS, like your whole reality, like no one can lie to you. So these lower things, and I don't know if you felt like an outsider, or if you have Aquarius energy. I just felt that because like Aquarius is not a water sign, but if you see they're floating above the water. Aquarius is an air sign. So I think the age of Aquarius is the time that you've been waiting for. It's the time that really you're going to start to feel that really positive energy being circulated all around you. Um, and you're going to feel a different kind of floaty. So if you're feeling a little bit floaty sometimes and you kind of spaced out and you're just not in it, that's when you need to ground. But then once you ground, you can kind of get floaty, and it's nice, and it's not it's not I don't know how to explain it. I try and explain how it happens to me. Um, it's like if I put in the effort to ground myself, the next time I feel a little bit more high vibrational, if I'm doing breath work or something, I'm going to have a more euphoric kind of a feeling, or a more blissful feeling. And then I can be like, thank you, guides, and then I'll ground myself back down again. Because we can't just go and I can't just channel all my life, or I can't just like go about life in this kind of channeling state where my crown chakra is just like completely blown open and I'm not closing it, because then that just doesn't get me anywhere in life. No direction. I'm just kind of, you need to, like, going with the flow is it the way that we are naturally meant to be. But if we're not connected to the elements and not connected to the earth, we can't be in flow with the earth, if you get me. Okay, we're in flow with outer space, and we came here to be humans, so we have to be in flow with like the current of the ocean, and um we have to be strong like a tree. all these things. Okay. Um, you guys have, I may be a little bit more, I'm not harsh on you, but I'm a little bit more direct with what I'm saying about this grounding because it's so important. Like, and you guys are um, the Two of Pentacles. You guys are having to do a little bit more of this because you kind of, it's like you're like an you're like you're like me. I came, I feel like I came into this world chakras reversed, and I had to come down here again and work my way back up, um, because yeah, um, if you were a very psychic child or you would had a lot of imaginary friends and stuff, you're probably like your chakras were kind of reversed. Um, okay, and as I speak about that, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, reversed. I feel like you're right. We have the two threes on each side, and the way that I feel about this, we have the two threes, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. So your finances are definitely going to change. You are going to be working on a lot of different things, things that you've always wanted to work on, but it's just making sure I can't really say anything else other than I'll have to put this again. It's just look, it's showing you like what I was talking about, inverted, not connected to the earth. So the earth kind of feels upside. Everything in this reality feels like it's the wrong way around, and nothing kind of makes sense. That's because this is here, and this is changing. So know that that is your blockage with anything currently. And whenever you start speaking your truth, you're going to start attracting your tribe. You already have it there in your timeline, but the quicker you kind of work on being more present, you're going to start to see that finances and friends and community that you want to, a community or a group of people that you want to be connected with, that's all going to start happening like really quickly. Okay, and there just is some types of people and companies that you're not meant to work with. You're going to be working with the right type of people. Okay, so this is something that I'm seeing with this Three of Pentacles. You've been kind of collaborating and working with the wrong people who only really cared about what you can create for them, not what you can physically. It was all physical, creating things like I don't know, what you some kind of a, I feel like I heard web designer. Some of you are like web designers, or you work in that kind of, what do you call that? Intern. It's like an intern. You were doing a lot of things and getting used by a lot of people, and that's not going to happen anymore. You're gonna be working with people that are like not colleagues. They're just actual friends, and it's more of a community, and everyone wanting the same thing for each other rather than this like, what can you do for me? Okay, so you're going to be moving away from that life. You're going to be moving into you're going to still have to juggle for a while, but your guides want you to know that this is part of the process. Okay, everyone kind of has to do this. Everyone has to transition into new energy, and they can't just go, unless I don't know, you're some kind of a high priestess. You can't just go boom boom into another reality. Okay, that's just what I think. So this transition of out of the old ways of working with people and collaborating with people, that's starting to change. And I think with the whole Rona, it's being shown even more to you, and you're like, well, what am I meant to do now? Like, this is going to change everything, and it's changing it for a very good reason, let me tell you. You might not realize it just yet, but it's exactly what you needed. You don't know what you're going to be going into, so that's why we don't like change. We don't like change because we don't want things to change into something that we don't even know what it could be. And that's where you're going. But everything is going to be very, very good. Um, a blessing to heal a relationship. So that's just something that is wanting to come out there. Um, I feel like that if there's been external energies with that, um, that's all going to be resolved. If there's other people in your personal relationships trying to tell you certain things, that's all going to change as well. Again, I'm seeing that it's all about your circle. Your circle of people are changing. Let me just pull another one for that. Yeah, I feel like you're attracting a new relationship. Um, but just look at that bird, okay? It's the I'm look at the crown. I was talking about the crown chakra, and this bird is flying past his crown. Okay, and it's almost like I'm seeing that as like a portal. So that bird's going so fast. So you need to kind of be a wee bit, so Irish of me, a little bit more observant of men that are good, men that actually are showing you respect, because there are good men out there. They're just um, usually doing their own thing. They're usually traveling, or they're usually working on their own crafts and these kind of things. They're not the ones that are at the club trying to hook up or that kind of thing. So you get a blessing for good men and fathers. So if you just feel like you've just wanted something new, I don't know if you're in a relationship and it's not working out. I don't know. But this is general reading, so I don't want to go all into that. But I don't. It doesn't feel like that. It could also mean like know what you've got. Be grateful for what you have as well. Um, as in like maybe even you are single, and I think I said something about your father, your relationship with your father. I don't know. I don't know what that has to do with it, but that's coming back into my head again. Um, Strength 11. Okay. True strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. You're someone's little. I don't know if anyone has that. Does someone call you like little flower or something? There's a name, a nickname you have, or someone has to do with a flower like Rose or Daisy. I don't know, because I've seen daisies, but I felt a haired rose, so um, that's why I was like, huh, okay. Um, I don't know, maybe you have a connection to flowers or something. But yeah, that's all I'm really picking up for you. Group number 3, and everything was about 3 for you, so maybe you're a life path 3 as well or something. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you would like a personal reading, the link is down below in the description. And I also have a Patreon if you are interested in joining me over there. I have extra content, more tarot videos, and more other stuff. Weird and wonderful. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.